it's time to give the goats their CDT vaccines. So Genesis is going to be first, and this is my least favorite thing to do in all of livestock care. I told my daughter a few minutes ago that I would rather pull fecals all day on these goats with an ungloved finger than to give them shots. I don't know why, but we're gonna do it. So we're gonna brush her for a couple of minutes, let her have some alfalfa, and then I'm gonna give her her vaccine. I've got some new 3 ml, 3 cc syringes, and I am going to use a 1-inch needle if it'll fit on here. I did talk to my vet because I have mostly 1/2 inch, and she said I could use 1/2 inch as well. So we'll see if this 1 inch will fit. I only have like 3 of the 1 inch, and I have 6 goats. These ones, they fit on there. They're not exactly my favorite because they don't like twist and lock like some of my others, but so this is the 1-inch needle. I'm gonna give it to her like in the area of her shoulder and her neck, and I'll show you how I do it, but it's gonna go in with the hole facing me and the long pointy part facing her. And I have this to put the used ones in. I never reuse them. Although it's cold, as you can tell from my house, what? I do have some ice in here to keep this cold. And all goats is 2 cc's or mLs of this. And it says you can do sub-Q or intramuscular, but we do sub-Q for this. I have some alcohol wipes. I guess I could have brought, oh, I just ripped off 3 of them, that's okay. Well, these are probably the tiniest little alcohol wipes I've ever used. It looks like they're not even a full sheet. Okay, well. I'm gonna do back here just because she doesn't love being handled all the time, and to keep myself from missing or messing up because it's closer to the stanchion, I'm gonna do back here. My trash can isn't here yet for the season because I'm not milking yet. I gotta get it better. Is she out of food? No. Okay. She doesn't have a lot of loose skin, unfortunately. Oh, okay. I pinched you. I didn't mean to. Because I need to pull the skin out and tent it. But I don't want to. And now I'm not even probably where I cleaned it. I'm sorry, honey. Job, Genesis. Okay, and then I pinched it so it wouldn't come back out, and then I rub a little bit. Good job, Mama. Good job. Woo! And I survived. Oh, burps are coming.
Uh-oh.
Well, already got a new needle here. Maybe sometimes is a little. We've had some crazy experiences with shots with her. Sometimes it's good, sometimes it's not. Let today be a good one. Good job, May May.
That's a good girl.
Good job. I just wanted to show you something if you've not messed with needles and syringes before. There's two different types that I have used, and this one doesn't have any threads or anything. Some of them do, but just make sure you push that all the way on and kind of twist it so it's on there good, because unfortunately one time we didn't do that and we went to pull it and the needle stuck in and this came off, which was no big deal. But if you're like me who hates to do these types of things, you don't need anything else that's going to cause any heightened emotions or stress.
She's in a really good place to sit.
Brought up some branches so they'd be up here so we could grab them easier. Fresh leaves. I'm using a shorter needle on her because I only have one more 1 inch, and I really want to use that on our buck because his skin is so much thicker. But also, Sugar is our most skittish goat. So I know, sweetie. I already cleaned her. What'd you eat your alfalfa? I'm having more trouble seeing her skin. Maybe I should have picked a spot where she had darker skin. I just want to make sure I'm tinting it up enough. Okay. I think it's in there. Yep. Good job, girl. Yeah, I definitely prefer the longer needle because that 1/2 inch is pretty short when you're working through all this long hair. Awesome job. All right, she's done. You can brush her, let her eat. You gonna eat some alfalfa? Oh, put this in the sharps thing.
Oh, I...
I think I felt a little hoof. Oh, I know, Sugar. I just want to feel your babies. Or baby, how many you got in there? Well, if you want to try and feel. Did you feel?
I felt just a little, it was like a tap. That's cute.
So cool. I hope that this helped you maybe to relieve some fear about doing this. I honestly do not like needles in any way. I'm fine getting shots if I need them, but this is my least favorite thing to do. So if I can do it, I believe that you can too. So I just wanted to show you a couple things that I have for keeping records. I do have some things on my computer, but I have a 3-ring binder that I just have a tab for each one of the goats. And that just helps me. One, I can keep the registration papers there. I can keep the blood test results from the small ruminant diseases and pregnancy, and if any of them have needed vet care, I just have all of that where I can turn to it easily, and also, you know, to remember when they need their next CDT, all of that. So it's just something easy. I can print it out, so it's easy for everybody to read and things like that. And then, you know, I have this big tote full of all kinds of things for my goats, for whether it's for fair or for kidding season or whatever things that I might need. But I also have this that just has, for easier access, just has the syringes, various lengths and gauges of needles, alcohol wipes, and a thermometer, because anytime something maybe seems off with my goat, I will take their temperature, especially before contacting my vet, so I have all that information. But this makes it a little easier to find those small things than inside of this big tote. So I hope that that was helpful to you, and I appreciate you watching. I'll post up some other videos here of the goats, and we'll see you next time. God bless.